Let's move to the part which a lot of people are talking about. It's very, very, people just want to avoid it. Is you've done how many years in Flings?
How many years in Flings?
Yeah.
Flings itself since
Yes.
2020, that would be like 4.
4 years.
But altogether since real estate,
Real estate, yeah.
real estate is 7 years.
7 years. Now, this 7 years has come and gone, and as today's date, what would you say has been your biggest challenge so far?
Biggest challenge so far. Oh, it has to be inflation. And you see here, the way I keep singing inflation in every video I mean, inflation is terrible, terrible. Because, inflation. And I think that's on the business part of it.
Yeah.
But personally, in my own personal life, I think I think there's not enough mentorship in Nigeria for entrepreneurs.
Okay.
I don't think there is enough. Because when I started, it was particularly hard to find someone who is Nigerian, who is in business, and who is consistently releasing videos to talk about what it's like. So all I had was Americans, a lot of Americans. And it created this perception of, okay, it only can happen in America,
Not in
not in Nigeria. And a lot of people told me that too, that, see, you're not Mark Zuckerberg. Stop thinking like you can just go build a business. You're not Mark Zuckerberg, you're not Bill Gates. You are not this person, you are not that person. And it's a perception that is very big in Nigeria. And it's a serious challenge because when you have young people who now want to actually do something, nobody is encouraging them, nobody's telling them, you can do it, I did it, this is how you can do it too. This step by step. Yeah, once in a while you see short clips, but it takes more than just short clips.
Aspire to acquire.
Yeah, aspire to acquire is cool, but like, okay, after that, what's next? Like, what is the to do? Though there are a lot of Americans doing that on YouTube and other platforms, but Nigeria, we have a few that come out once in a while, they talk. Particularly when you ask them questions, like, is God? That is to pay me.
Is that you ask somebody, how did you make money? You're like, I worked that.
I worked that.
Yeah, that
it's nice, but like, everybody's working hard.
I swear to God.
The one that pisses me off is God's grace. Yes, we know it's God's grace. Me too is God's grace. But there are some things you did that other people did not do. How about you tell us what you did? But I don't know, maybe there's something they are doing that is...
They don't want people to know.
Maybe there's something. I don't know, but I feel like we need more of that.
Okay, I like the fact that you've picked out these challenges, right? Have you in any way tried to solve it?
Inflation is beyond my power.
Okay,
that one is the government.
Yeah,
but the one of mentorship, I think
yeah.
Recently I decided I would start, like, that's one reason why I started Rise Biz.
Oh, okay.
So that we can actually inform people and say, okay, there's a template. When you want to build a successful business, right, you have to go back to other people who have built successful business. And it's weird because money and business is the only thing that people don't think there's a script to it. If you want to be a doctor, you go to school, they give you the script.
Yeah.
You become a doctor. Nobody doubts your ability because they know you've gone to school and you've learned it. If you want to be a nurse, if you want to be any other thing, there's a script. But once it comes to business and making money, it seems like everybody's like, it has to be vibes.
And cruise.
Vibes and cruise. And it's not so because there's also a curriculum for that. There are a bunch of books on how to make a successful business, a bunch of how to make money, a bunch of books on investing. You just have to become a student again and learn and relearn. So we started RiseBiz to promote that so that we can hook you up with the right books, right mentorship, right training, so you can grow yourself. Yeah.
Okay, 2 questions here. Do that together. How do one join RiseBiz? That's one. Second off is this: how was the financial growth in Flings? Like you guys didn't make 1 billion the first day you guys entered in Flings. So how was this? How was the financial progress? How did you keep up the momentum? What was keeping you going all through? Was there ups and downs financial progress? Was it all up and all of that?
Yeah, so how to join RiseBiz?
Yeah,
I don't know where this video is going to be posted, but there's a group chat. We are starting with a WhatsApp group chat because we're just starting for now.
Okay.
So you join the group chat, then check YouTube, RiseBiz, or check Instagram for RiseBiz, one of two. Rise, I think you'll write it down somewhere so that you can see where the handles are.
Yeah, sure.
Then for ups and downs in Flings,
let's go there. Let's go.
There are a lot of downs. Let's even start. The first deal we closed was 10K we made from it. That was 2017 ending. First deal, 10K. It was both exciting and disappointing because if you have big dreams, 10K is not a lot to go by. So it was like, me particular, after our first year, because we closed down a few times when we were running Ghetto Style, right? After like our first year, we made 100 and between either 150 or 180. I know we had like 100 and something thousand that we've made. And when I saw
That was profit.
as profit, yes. When I saw it, I was very disappointed. In fact, I was not happy at all. It got me into this mini depression episode because I'm like, I want to build a big business. And I just finished my first year and I have 180,000, 150,000. It felt like there was no horizon. In fact, it was bad. It was one of my friends that met me and she was like, hey, 150K is a lot of money.
Sincerely, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. When she was like, wait, you have 150K? Like, give me. Like,
I know that feel like a lot.
but for me, I had high expectations for my first year because that first year, a lot of people were like, oh, you won't do it. Don't be fooling yourself. So I wanted to prove them wrong.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, my first year I was going to make a lot of millions, then buy my first car, then do like this, then do like that, so that by the time they see me, they will choke on their words. It took a while. It took like 5 years, but they will choke eventually. That's last, right? Last. But that first year was very disappointing. Then over time, we've still had a lot of downs, a lot. But it's normal. It's normal. If you want to build something good, you will go through a lot.
Yeah. What would you call the highest point of Flix?
Highest, like best moment. This year has been great. This year has been so great. I'm paranoid about it. Like, I'm scared. Like, because I have learned that when things are going good,
there should be something that is.
I don't know. I think all those books I read actually gets to me.
I think
because they say that a lot, but I never thought I took it seriously. But whenever things are good in the company, I'm always paranoid. I'm always like, okay, what could possibly go wrong? And I start thinking. So I start having sleepless nights. So this year has been really good. So sleepless nights it is. The way things are now bad, I'm kind of more comfortable with it. Because I'm like, okay, this is chaos. Okay, I'm familiar here. It's not like I don't want the company to grow, but I also am very careful not to get cocky or not to become so flamboyant that you ruin what you built. Because I've seen a lot of people do that. It's very common. You build something big. It's easier to collapse something than to build it. Yeah, like easy. See landmark, they use how many years to build. And then in few hours, it can be burst down. So you have to be very, very careful. When Flix started 2020, there were a lot of developers though, but most of them were not online. We were like the first to come online, and it seemed like we were pioneers of long ways at the time. It seemed like we were the pioneers because most people had not heard of it at all till we started pushing it.
So what are we doing in off properties? What is the idea behind this? Why should I put my money into what I'm not seeing?
Okay. For off-plan properties, I think one of the things that people don't realize is when you're buying off-plan, there are two advantages it gives. Cheaper price and payment plan. If my building is ready, most times, there's no reason why you get payment plan. This is the building, you give me your full money, you go. Like someone like me, I did not understand how much payment plan helps until I started buying properties myself. Okay. Right? Because my money doesn't come in bulk. I get money in bits. As I'm making the money, I'm getting it because credit and agency fees, so it's in bits like that. And when you are collecting money in bits, they send you 2 million this week. Next week, they send you 2 million. If you have that thing in your account, you spend it. That's when you go and buy one airpod or 1 million naira. That's how people end up buying really expensive things that they don't need.